Hello and welcome to Cook, Eat, Clean, Repeat. Now, in preparation for this week's show, myself and Shane,
hello everyone,
visited Little Italy to see and taste their pizzas and decided that this week we were going to make a pizza. Let's take a look.
Cara mia, I am coming home. Don't wanna leave you restless and all alone. Cara mia, I am on my way. Don't wanna leave you hungry for another day. And if the sun don't shine tomorrow and you are lost and won't appear, how come you're always up and running? Don't you know it's lonely here? Oh.
So you really like pizza, do you, Shane?
I do. I've had my fair share of pizzas from around the world.
I'll tell you what, I challenge you
to what?
Make a pizza on the show.
I will accept that. Will you be guiding me?
Yeah, why not? We'll make a pizza together.
Great, we'll explain to everyone how to make a really great pizza.
Yeah, and that's coming up later on the show.
Cara mia, why do I come to you? No matter what you say to me, or put me through, oh no, no, no.
Right, Shane, beat that. Back to studio. Now that was some tasty pizza, wasn't it, Shane?
Absolutely, we definitely have some hard competition ahead of us.
Yeah, ingredient wise today we have got some olive oil here, we have got some flour, we've got some yeast, some mozzarella cheese and some tomato as well.
And to round that all off, we've got some toppings. I personally am a fan of the oregano, and Alex, as we well know, puts paprika on everything.
I love my paprika. And then of course salt and pepper as well will be used in the process. So, let's get cooking this pizza. Okay, first of all, step one, let's put 400 grams into this, measure it out. This is just plain flour using here.
Alright, we're coming up on 400 grams.
Okay, so we've got our flour there, then put in just less than a teaspoon of ground salt. There we go.
So I'm going to take my hands, which I've just washed, and hollow out an area for us to pour in the next ingredients that we'll be using, like so. There we are.
Okay, so then we're going to have about a tablespoon and a half of this yeast. Put that into the centre of the well. About another half there.
Lovely.
And then fill up 325 of lukewarm water. That is perfect. And pour that in to the well in the centre of your flour and salt mixture with the yeast. Okay, so as well you need to add half a tablespoon roughly, just less, of sugar into that as well. Leave for a few minutes and then you can stir with a fork. Okay, now using a fork and a circular movement, I want you to slowly twist that round, bring in the flour, and it should begin to look like quite a thick porridge. Just keep doing that. And then eventually what we can do is we can put it out and make it into a sort of a doughy ball.
Yep, so that's already starting to look quite porridge-like.
A bit faster.
So my understanding is that once this becomes difficult to stir, it'll be ready.
Yeah, basically. That's when we can make it into the doughy ball.
I'm already starting to feel some resistance, which is a good sign.
Good.
So, as this still remains a bit liquidy, we may have miscalculated some of our proportions. If you would like to just pour a little more flour in as I'm stirring.
And don't be scared to do this, because often with cooking, it's all about just finding out what's right as you cook.
Right, I'm just going to wait and get that nice into the mix, and then that should do for now.
As you can see, adding in the extra flour is making it a little bit tougher. Okay, so we're getting there now, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. This is getting a very nice consistency now. It's sticking to the edges and pulling against the fork.
Okay, put some flour on your table. You okay to flour up your hands then?
Yep. Alright. Should help me pour it?
Yeah.
We're going to turn this into a nice little ball of dough to work with. And there we go.
Okay, so what you need to do, Shane, is with your left hand,
Yes.
push the dough towards you, and your right hand push it away. Yep, that's it. Kneading it across, and keep this, and we're going to have to go on for about 10 or 8 minutes now, until it gets the right consistency.
I'm just going to keep flipping it to make sure that it gets coated in a lot of flour so that it doesn't stick back to my hands.
Just taking some shots here for our website, which obviously you can look at all the behind the scenes shots from all the shows we've done so far. So, we have Shane finishing off with the dough there. It's a lovely, nice, big, doughy ball there. And I'm lightly greasing this bowl. And basically we're going to put that big dough in here, put either a kitchen towel or plastic wrap over the top, and then we're going to leave it for about 45 minutes for it to rise.
So, are we ready to place it in the bowl?
Yep.
Right. So, get that in there.
That over the top, 45 minutes.
Now that the dough is offset to rise, I'm going to hand over to Alex and he's going to help prepare the sauce.
Yes, sauce-wise, what we're going to need to do is we're going to get one of these on the hob. We're going to get this tomato puree in. I'm going to put about half of it in, so we've got quite a lot of pizza to make. Just going to spread that in. This stuff's made from concentrate, so don't use too much, but remember you can always put in afterwards, you can't take stuff out. And then I'm going to put the hob on. It's reasonably hot. Get a spoon. I'm going to put a little bit of water in. Not too much. Equally, you don't want it to boil as well. You just want it to be that perfect temperature, so it's just simmering. I'm going to add my paprika. Don't add too much, just enough to add to the flavour of it. Some salt, not too much again. And a little bit of pepper as well. Just going to have a little bit, about half a teaspoon of garlic, should be enough. It's got a really nice smell to that. Put a little bit of oregano. And then a dash, and I mean a dash of olive oil. I'm gonna just keep looking after that, stirring it. Okay, now that we've got our sauce, we can move over. Shane, do you want to come back in?
Yeah, lovely work with the sauce there, Rob.
Thank you. Bring in our dough.
That's risen very nicely.
Very well. Okay, do you want to get that out?
Okay, so I'm just gonna remove the sides, sticking ever so slightly, and then underneath. There we are.
Fantastic.
It's quite a lot of dough, so we might need to actually remove some of it. We'll make at least one large pizza with this and see if we have enough left over for a second one, perhaps. So I'm just gonna break this up. Okay, just put this in the bowl.
Yep.
So, we'll start flattening this out.
Okay, just add a little bit of flour onto your surface, just to make sure it doesn't stick. There we go.
This will also give it a nice floury consistency when it cooks in the oven.
A little bit there.
Smooth that all over it. Okay, Alex, could you please bring over the pizza pan?
Yeah. We put some grease-proof paper on top of this, just to make sure everything's
There we are.
fantastic.
Move that over a bit. And now be sure to give it a slight indentation in the middle so that the crust rises around the edges, which is nice to eat with your hands and also keep the sauce in. So, if you would do the honors of applying the tomato sauce. So as you can see here, we have a quite nice runny sauce which we can smear across the surface of it. Alright, that's looking quite nice. We add the cheese to that. So just sprinkle it along the surface. Make sure it's nice and evenly distributed.
And then, just a finishing touch. A little bit.
Alright, so here we have two prepared pizzas. We're going to stick those in the oven. We're going to leave them in there at 240 degrees for about 10-12 minutes. We'll see.
Roughly.
We'll see how they cook. Alright.
The big one on the top, best. Get the most heat.
Smaller one for that.
And keep checking on these through your door, see how well they're cooking. And there we go, some fantastic pizzas we've made.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. That looks really nice and golden. It's been in the oven for just the right amount of time. And I hope it tastes half as good as it looks.
Fantastic, we're going to enjoy that. And meanwhile, next time we're going to be looking at the cheese factory nearby, and also we'll have a special guest making a German dessert as well. Goodbye.